across the board, that even though we think that we're individual, that I wish I could be like that person, or I wish I could have the confidence up, or I wish I could do that. Every person, no matter who or what they are, what they own, what they don't own, anybody that I have ever been talking to or working with, the underlying belief that we all feel to be true about ourselves is that we're not enough. We're not enough. And that's what everybody tends to have in common. So that led us on to a conversation, and I'm quite sure it may resonate with a few people, is the acceptance of compliments. How to accept a compliment. And yes, people say I'm getting good at this. I'm getting good at it now. I'm able to receive compliments. But there is a wee way too, when we change the way that we see things, the things we see all change. So if you take a compliment, it's not about me. When we make anything about me, that's when ego will jump in every step of the way. And if you take a compliment, is that this person is offering you what is within them. If they have kindness within them, they want to offer that kindness. And yes, it may come out in the form of a compliment. You're looking beautiful today. Oh, this old thing. I need to buy new clothes. Take it as the kindness that is within them, that they are saying, you're looking nice today. You done well today. And we simply say, thank you for your kindness. And if we change the way that we see things, you see, it all changes rather than when we make it about me. It is about the other person, what they have to offer you, regardless of whatever form of communication. If it's anger, if it's joy, if it's love, it is within them, and they want to express that and they want to share that with you. So when we stop making it about me, it's easier. And you just say thank you, because ultimately you're just thanking that other person for their kind words. It is within them and they would like to offer that. When I had my book here, Effortless, and I opened a page, and it works either way. Compliments, anger, insults. It's always about really the other person and what they have to offer you. And yes, there may be something that you have said, you have done, that has triggered something within them. But when we make it about me, that's when the defense mechanism rises. That's when we get angry. That's when ego steps in and say, who do they think that they are? And that's when we'll repeat it over and over and over and keep reliving it and reliving it and reliving it. So I'm going to read this wee bit out to you. It's called Change the Way You See Things. So the question, if I am on a journey to keep myself in a positive mindset, but others around me are being negative, how do I change this? You are only in control of your own thoughts, your words and your actions. You must learn to release control on anything outside of you. And that is a big lesson, to let go of control. If someone is angry with you and they have made a choice not to speak with you, speak poorly about you, or voice their anger towards you, all you need to know is that they have stepped away from their true authenticity of divine love. When you see that person differently, the situation will change. Whatever someone has filled themselves with, that is all that they can offer you. As I said, there's a wee dribble of water left in this here, but that's all I can receive from this cup. If I expect to lift this and get coffee, I'm going to be deeply disappointed, but that's just my expectation. This cup can only give me water, because that is all that it has been filled with. So whatever someone has filled themselves with, that is all that they can offer you. If I have only anger in me from events that have happened, or I have unresolved issues lying dormant in my subconscious that I have not healed from, if I feel my parents didn't show me love, if I cannot accept myself, if I am jealous of others, if I feel empowered by putting others down, that's my insecurities. The list is endless. But this is all that I could offer you. It is not you I am angry with. It is something within me that I am angry with. So if you are the person who is on the receiving end of anger, either remove yourself from the situation or wait until the person has completely exhausted themselves of their words before you offer a solution to the problem. And I'll leave it at that there, because then we get a choice to react. And it's the same as the compliment or the anger. The compliment, you're looking lovely today. Oh, Jesus, I would need to do something with this hair. So we've reacted from something that's in our subconscious. I am not enough. If someone is angry with us and saying, how dare you do this, then we react and go into that defense, and ego kicks in. Who do they think they are? You're better than them. So remember, it's always about what the other person has to offer. Should it be a gift? Should it be a cake? Should it be a compliment? Should it be anything? Kindness, support. Remember, it is all that is within them that they have to offer you. And certainly, if someone has an expectation when they give you something, that they should receive in return. And as my good friend Luke, I watched him last night, talked about the yin and the yang, where men are direct and women are not so much. They leave a void open for you to figure it out yourself. The directness sometimes is good. So sometimes perhaps a woman, if she wanted, rather than saying, I need help today, I'm not feeling so good today, and instead of saying that, she may say, how are you today? Hoping and expecting in return that you may say to her, how are you today? Rather than being direct and saying, I'm not feeling so great today. Would you listen to me? Could you give me a help with something? And it can be our indirectness that can let us down as well. So we have a bit of a conflict. So if you say the other person is only offering us what they have within them, but to have that without an expectation. If I am offering you something, I have no expectation to give something freely of you. And if you do want assistance or help or need to talk, be direct with what it is that you want, rather than the indirect way and expecting and having a condition on to when you're giving something that you shall receive in return. Always give freely and lovingly from your heart. So that's what last night we discussed about, many things about the subconscious, the conscious vibrations and frequencies that we're all transmitting on. But I just wanted to go back over those compliment things again. And when we see things differently, when we change that about, if somebody's angry today, if they've started their day off not so great, it probably will continue that way. Now you'll get a choice throughout that day, whether to be pulled in by, sucked in by that, or see it differently. And it's like everything that happens in your life, when we get out of our conditioned beliefs and change the way, is there another way of saying this? Because if nothing changes, nothing will ever change. If we keep doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results, it will never, ever happen. And we will ultimately become the victim of our own stories, that it's someone else's fault, that it's the economy's fault, that it's the weather's fault, that it's the president's fault. It's everybody's fault except mine. So you be the change that you wish to see in your life. And it all starts by how you begin your day, how you start your morning, who the first person is that you'll decide to speak with on the phone. What is the first thing that you're going to watch on TV? If you even watch that, what are you going to listen to on the radio? And if you choose to make that decision that, yes, I'm going to listen to low vibration news, to listen to people that are on a low vibration, of course you're going to be there yourself. So you be the change. You make the choice what you wish your day to unfold and look like.